green chili time. This is probably my favorite thing to make, green chilies. Growing up, green chili, tamales, tortillas, beans, that was all part of Christmas Eve so that we could wake up Christmas morning with the shits. Huh? Oh, it just depends on how hot you get it, whether or not that happens the next morning. Always does to me. So green chili is a staple of the Colorado diet. And that's where I grew up. In California, you get green chili, but it's typically made from tomatillos, which is a very different taste than using Anaheim's or Hatch green chilies. These are Anaheim's, picked up locally at Nugget Market. Roasting these smells unbelievably awesome. Can't wait to do that. We're gonna let them sit and steam after we've roasted them, and then we'll use them Sunday to make green chili. So let's go do this. If it were possible to transmit smell through the camera, I'd give you that gift. One of the greatest smells on this world. I like to make a very minimalistic style of green chili. I use pork, the roasted green chilies, flour, a little bit of hot Mexico chili powder, and olive oil. The first thing we're gonna do is kind of cut up all the pork and then brown that. We don't want to cook it clear through. There'll be a little pink in the middle, but want to get maybe a little bit of a sear on the outside just to get it started. Once we've got our pork all done, we're gonna take those Anaheims and cut those into nice little chunks. They're pretty soft and easy to cut. That'll go pretty quickly. We're gonna brown that pork, and once it's done, we're gonna dump it all into the pot. I'm not straining it. I like that little extra flavor you get from the pork. So now we're gonna thicken up our sauce, and I do this separately. I'm gonna pour a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of flour, and then I'm gonna put some of that hot chili powder to taste. Once we've got all the ingredients ready, I'm gonna turn on the heat and just stir it in until it browns and bubbles. Once it gets to that cooked point, I'm gonna go ahead and add water. And then I'm gonna heat that up, thicken it up, and then pour that on top of the pork. And then of course we're gonna add the green chilies. Oh, that's the best part. And I like to use garlic salt. You can use salt, garlic salt. Either is good. This gives it just a little more flavor. Today's first beer of the day is brought to you by Colorado peeps who taught me the proper ways of Mexican food, how to eat it, how to cook it. So my mother, bless her heart, she made a lot of bland food around the house. Always had a lot of food, but it tended to be bland. And so circa 1982, when Trina Peninari served us green chili on Christmas Eve with tamales and refried beans, mind blown. Could not believe how good that is. So here's to you, Trina. J. Edward Lopez, who showed me the quesadilla. I was totally blown away that you could just take a grilled cheese and put it in a tortilla. Never heard of that before. That was probably when I'm 17, and I never heard of a quesadilla before. Here's to you, J. Eddie. Jerry Sanchez, who taught me the proper use of a tortilla in the green chili, cupping it, tearing it, getting it just right so that you can eat the green chili. Here's to you, Sanchito. And my father-in-law, Dave Luna, who gave me this recipe, passed it on, showed me how to do it in the kitchen I don't know, circa 1992, I'll say. So here's to you, Dave. Ah. Here we are, morning after, and this is really the best part of green chili. You get to smother everything you eat for the next 3 or 4 days in green chili, and it's awesome. Fried egg, green chili, tortillas, just about the perfect breakfast. All right, have a good week.